Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Appreciate you tuning in. So we had a busy weekend, just fun-filled, packed weekend. It was a good time. Went down to the hobby show, the model car show, down in Warren, Michigan, at the Detroit Area Auto Modelers Club. They put on a spectacular show. It was at the Macomb Community College Sports and Expo Center, I think it was, something like that. Kind of a mouthful. Amazing place, huge place, packed. That was awesome to see. I pulled in the parking lot and I thought, wow, there's a lot of cars here. And I thought, man, I got there about an hour late. And I thought, So I'm pulling around and I thought, man, I'm in like letter R, and I thought, like, are not getting any closer. So unbelievable. That was very cool to see that. I do model railroading as well, and I go to a lot of model railroad shows. And you always hear the hobby's dying and, people aren't doing model building anymore. Wow, that myth is just blown away because this place was packed. I mean, it was like shoulder to shoulder. Very cool, very cool. It was just amazing. It was my first time going to one of these. I've been doing model cars for years and years and years, but I've really never went to a show. So they say this one is the biggest show in the Midwest. Biggest show this side of the Mississippi. And I tell you what, they're not lying because it was spectacular. I cannot wait till the spring show comes along. Can't wait for that one. I'll be definitely there bright and early. Maybe I'll get into that A lot this time instead of the lot down the road, but we'll see. So I want to thank everybody that come up to me and said hi. You guys that watch my channel, I really appreciate that. I mean, everybody that come up to me, I wish I could have spent more time talking to people. But man, there's just so much going on, just busy looking at everything. And just, once again, I appreciate everybody that come up and said hi. Thank you for that. That made my day. So, as I'm in the back looking at a lot of these cars, these builds, man, there's some pretty good builders out there, and just unbelievable. Like saying, met some of my YouTubers out there, some of my fellow model builders online with channels, and Rob from Time Machine Scale Models. It was good to finally meet you. That was cool. And also met Tony Lancer. Man, Tony, that was good to meet you as well, man. And Tony, you're not that far from me, so we will get together sometime. Hit the Big D for some pie, and we'll get together. We'll make that happen one of these days. So very cool. So who else did we meet down there? Oh, I met Chris from Raising Cane's Resins. And Chris, pretty cool guy. I enjoyed talking to you, man. And Chris makes resin engines. So I had to pick one up. So this is my first resin engine kit. So this is very detailed. And, I have a resin 3D printer, but I just don't have the time to put into it to put something together. It's a lot of it's so much CAD programming. And I appreciate it, Chris. You give me a lot of good tips on some issues I've been having with my printer. I really thank for the information. That was really cool. So this is a Predator engine for a Mustang. And he had one built up in his little display. And I thought, dude, that looks sweet. I have one. So had to have it. So it's like very detailed, very cool. So thank you, Chris, for that. I appreciate that. And then we also met, met James from Scale Model Experiment. So James, you had some pretty awesome builds on the shelf there. It was good to meet you as well. So once again, I appreciate everybody that came up and said hi. Really enjoyed that. And I just enjoyed myself in general. It was a really good show. So other than that, like I say, it was time to go. I mean, they're shutting down shop and it was time to move on. People putting things away, and it wasn't a bad drive for me. And I know a lot of you guys drove a long ways away, and a lot of the vendors were, Pennsylvania, Ohio, Indiana. I mean, just from all over. So very cool show. Cannot wait till the next one. So let me show you what we picked up, and we will go from there. So the first kit I picked up. Oh yeah, I'm a sucker for these guys. I can't help it. My 87 Turbo Coupe. Okay, so there's a reason I picked this kit up. Again, I'm building one. So I just put a video up on my bare metal foil job I did on this for the pinstripe. For the headlights for this guy, I have these little clamps. They're soft clamps, you know, they're little metal ones, but they got like soft teeth on them. Anyways, I used the Mod Podge on the lens, and I went to put the light in and then put the clamp on it, and the clamp must have slid inside one of these buckets, basically for those headlights. Didn't know it, left it, walked away. Come back the next day, the other side of it was in the lens and cracked it in half, and I thought, oh, you gotta be kidding me. So thankfully I had a couple other kits on the shelf, but had some that weren't open yet, which isn't a big deal. And so I had to cut one open just to get the lens out of it. So yeah, so anyways, that's how that went. So that's how and why I acquired this kit. Not that I didn't want another one, because I like these cars, so not a big deal. I saw it and I thought, oh yeah, I gotta have it. Another kit I picked up. This kit is a kit I mentioned a while back. I've been wanting to find the 53 flip nose. Absolutely. Like I say, my brother built this back when we were kids, and I thought, dude, what a cool model. I always wanted this model, and I had not found it in forever. It is open box, but the bag is still sealed. Decals are a little open box looking, you know, they're not the greatest, but I'm not planning on using them anyways, because I will build this. Now, as a kid, we just thought it was a cool model. Cool. Flip nose, big chromed out blower engine on it. Nice. I did not realize this had a Chevy motor. It's okay. You know, I'd rather see it with a Ford engine. So Chris, I might have to get with you and maybe get a blown FE engine or something. That would be awesome to put in there. I might be looking you up for that and see if I can make that happen. So anyways, super cool kit. Had to have it. So I know there's another one out there, I can't remember which one it is, that has the I think it's the red and white box art. But so yeah, so we picked that one up. Let's see what else we got. Oh yes, this one here, the Mobius F100 4x4 custom. Okay, so I have plans for this. I have some cool plans for this. Not right now. I got a lot of projects going on. This is going to turn into a pulling truck. I don't know what it is. This is why I hate having a TV in my bedroom at night, right? Is because I'll sit up at night for hours, laying in bed just before I go to bed, watching the 6200 class modified gas, sometimes diesel, pulling trucks. I love it. I just love the sound of the engines just hitting that rev, just you know what I mean? Cool as can be. So this is going to be a pulling truck. That's my plans. And I'm probably going to do a red and white version of it. Maybe the blue like Bigfoot. Not sure. I was going to buy the AMT Superstones, because that's already kind of a shoddy kit to start with. So if I cut it up and whatever, who cares? It'd probably improve it, you know. For all that you have built that kit. You guys know what I'm talking about. Okay, so another kit I picked up. I've been looking for this forever. The 69 Cougar Eliminator. I love this car. I'd love to have one. Just one day, someday, one day I might get one. But yeah, so I've been looking for this kit. This guy along the back wall, he had a few of them, and I should have bought another one. And I really like the Retro Deluxe. I wanted that kit because it's got the pad printed tires. You know, I was trying to find some of those stencils for tires. And the one guy, for those that went to the show, the guy along the very back wall that had the very high-end die-cast cars of every sort that was like in the 300-400 range, he had some, but they were for like 120 scale, like F1 cars, stuff like that. So they're a little big, so I just kind of passed on it because they're pretty cool looking. So I'll find them eventually. I know there's a site online that has them. I can't remember the name of the company, but I'll look it up. I got it in my queue there on eBay, the guy that sells them. So it's got the roadmap on the back. Like I say, just a cool kit. I'm kind of looking forward to building this one. So yeah, I should have bought the other one, but you know, that was a couple of the kits I wanted to get, and this is what it is. Another kit I picked up. I'm not the biggest Camaro guy. You guys know I'm a Ford guy. I mean, it's just the way it is. I like my Mustangs, but I like the IROC, the 87 Camaro. I always thought this was such a cool car. Always thought this was a cool car. So, and I like 80s muscles. I mean, I like all the muscle cars, don't get me wrong, but you know, I grew up in the 80s, so these cars were obtainable. You know, like everybody always had the pictures of the Lamborghinis and the Porsches and stuff like that on their walls. Not me. I had Mustangs and Probes and stuff. I had something I could probably maybe buy one day in reason, you know what I mean? So, but this car here I always liked. My neighbor had a black one growing up, and they had the gold IROC on it, and I thought, dude, that's such a cool looking car. So I saw this kit, so I picked it up. It was a pretty good price. I see these go for good money on eBay. I'm not really sure why. I guess the one guy was telling me the one with the blue box art goes for pretty good money on eBay. He had a kit there for 55 bucks. And I thought, so I picked this one up for, I think, $25, I think. And I opened it up when I was there, kind of looking through it, and I didn't realize when I got home, but man, the top of it smashed, like the A-pillar smashed down, and I thought, really? But that's the easy fix. That's the easy fix. Not a big deal. But yes, so that kit is going to get built one day. Another kit I picked up, and there's a purpose behind this one as well. I picked up the 70 Plymouth Superbird. I had this kit years ago when I was a kid. Painted it white with the top on it. Dude, it looked actually pretty cool. And I mainly bought this kit for the Plymouth decal in the back. So went to Hobby Lobby one day, grabbed some decal paper, printed some off, looked pretty good, because for the USACC build, I'm building my Roadrunner, and on the back of my kit, and yes, I got the front off because I'm making mine a tip clip, I'm putting the Plymouth emblem on the back of the Plymouth decal. So I remember this kit, and I was going through my decal stash because I got tons of decals here in a box, and I'm thinking, oh, I know I got that other set here somewhere. I can't find it. And I saw this kit, and I thought, it's a cool build anyway, so I'm going to build this either in white again or red, and I'll use the black decal, and I'm going to take the white decal and on the old Roadrunner. So that was that one. So the last kit I picked up, other than the resin kit that you saw earlier, I had to buy it. The guy had 3 of them there. Was the Mobius ramp truck. Oh yeah, I had to have it. I was looking for this. I went down to the hobby shop a few times. Yep, going down to get that ramp truck. Didn't have it. And I thought, okay, I've heard this kit has some issues. This kit has problems. It's problematic. It has concerns. That's okay. We're going to try to work through them. Maybe it's got issues. I know. That's what I heard, guys. And I've seen online where guys are talking about there's problems. Maybe it just needs a little love. I don't know. But we're going to see what it's all about. Going to dig into it. Again, not right away. Maybe I'll fit my pulling truck on here. I don't know. So, but if it does turn into complications, just like I'm sure many of you guys, it'll get put back in the box and back on the shelf for another day. So anyways, this was a cool kit, so I wanted to get this. And oh my gosh, there's so many kits I wanted to buy, but you know, your budget sometimes just allows you so much, which is okay. Other than that, I will show you some of the video I took. Like I say, I didn't get as much as I wanted to because I yap too much. I'm sitting there talking to everybody, and like I say, it just, you know, I even met a nice couple that was just wanting to learn about a little airbrushing and stuff, so I sat and talked to them for a bit. And like I said, I just wish I could have spent more time with you guys, but it's just, you know, it is just had to go, you know, it's time to go. So I'll show you that footage we got of some of the models and some of the show. Like I said, I don't know how good it turned out because I was kind of on and off, and I don't know why. For some reason, my camera kept turning off for some reason too. I kept looking at it and it's off, and I thought, really, what's going on here? But that's usually how it happens, right? So let me show you what we filmed, and we'll go from there. Man, this show is huge, guys.
There's one from I threw my back out at work, so I can't. I got 26 right? I got 17. I didn't know about that. We'll find a sandpaper. Novice one on it. Just brought it out. You're going to do another ramp job, but I would do, and this is what you didn't do. I put my primer coat down. That's a red primer. Okay. Then I would put a rust color primer, like a brown primer. And then I would put a color down. My daughter did. She's one has 110 pounds and weighs 15 pounds. She wins a lot of money going too. Yeah, in a minute. You're making me.
Did you see the 69 over here?
Yeah, that's the one that he just put down. That's that Raising Cane dude.
Oh, he put that in? Yeah, that's one of his motors.
Most of it's all 3D printed.
Yeah.
It's got fabric carbon louvers in the back.
Oh, okay. See it now.
That van looks pretty good, the Dodge van. I like that.
That's sweet. It says most of it's 3D printed.
So, see the wheels on that?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, how'd you get that wheel like that look? I mean, that looks like cast aluminum, like the old school aluminum wheels.
Cooper Coggers on it too.
So they judge this stuff already? Or no, 3 o'clock judge.
Yeah, seeing James Sexton looks pretty neat.
Yeah. I saw him walking over there. I didn't realize that's who that was. These slot cars are cool looking.
I got that Don Devo next to
That's awesome.
Thank you. Yeah, it's called a mass scale hose designs. So you are 645 frame.
Is that the latest Bronco model over there? Is that the Boss Haas there?
No, I don't believe
Or is that
so.
the
It's
older?
probably the one that came with the bulk kit.
That's kind of cool looking.
Yeah, I thought so. So, Muskoka Transport Company.
Yeah.
I worked for Crest Marine in Owasso.
Okay.
And we send boats to Muskoka. Anyways, okay.
I like the plaque he's got it on.
They got James's
Oh yeah. Dude, this thing's beautiful. Wow.
That's a neat toy.
Yeah. Very nice builds.
Thank you. I'm gonna head on out.
So hey guys, I appreciate you tuning in and checking out the channel. I hope you enjoyed the video, and maybe we will see you the next time in the spring show down in Warren, Michigan. It's at the same place, same time, same station, $5 entry fee. That is super cheap. So once again, I appreciate everybody watching and hope to see you there next time around. You guys have a good one. We'll see you.